guys, welcome to episode 3 of Serganan's Feed the Beast 1.5 Let's Play. Again, I'm using the Direwolf 20 pack. And where I left off last time, we were trying to make our first tool here with Tinker's Construct. So I did go ahead and make up the iron pieces that we needed. Last episodes we went ahead and made the casts. I was waiting to put it all together for this episode. So let's go ahead and do that. And this did actually only take 2 iron. And there we have it. And let's go check it out. Let's go see how it works. Here we are in my my strip mining area. As you can see by the mini map, I have made quite a few tunnels going down this way, and it's right on Y level 11, as you can see. And I'll go ahead and bring this up so you can see the all of the coordinates and information there. Although you can actually see it right in the top near the mini map. Okay, so now here is what we were using, and not that it's bad, but it just feels slow, you know, especially when you're hitting ores. I actually also do mine, especially strip mining with my F7 on. Last thing I want is to be creeped up from one of my old tunnels because I didn't light it well enough. Okay, so let's go ahead and use this one here. And as you can see, that's much better right there. Now the nice thing about this tool is even when it breaks, it doesn't really break, right? The durability just goes out, and then it's like the same thing as if you were punching it. And then what you can do is go back to the tool station and actually repair it. So that way you only have one pickaxe. That's all you need. You know, when it runs out, you repair it. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and wear this thing out, and then I will go ahead and meet you back upstairs, and I'll show you how to repair it. Okay, guys, I wanted to show you what I meant when I was saying about the tool breaking. I've gone ahead and cleared out a good bit of area. It's actually lasted quite long, and so now if you look, the durability is it's basically not there. I was able to collect up actually quite a bit of resources. Unfortunately, I have not found a single diamond yet, which I'm right on the level for it. I mean, here's level 11, 12, 13, and 14, and that's how I'm digging. So, but let me go ahead and show you the pickaxe breaking here, and it should do it very shortly. Let me check to see if anything dropped down there. Okay, let's go ahead and see if we can get this to break. There it goes. Okay, so you heard it. It makes the breaking sound. And normally when that happens, you no longer have a pickaxe here, right? But this is a little different. And now it's breaking a little more. And then now it's just gone, right? And basically this is the same speed as if I was sitting here punching it, right? With just my fist. And that's basically how fast. Actually it looks like it's even slower on dirt. Okay, now let's go ahead and go back upstairs and I'll show you how to repair it. Okay guys, and we're back here at our base. I went ahead and went downstairs, and let's go ahead and show how we can repair this here. We actually want to go into the repair mode here. We'll put in our broken pickaxe, and we'll go ahead and add one. Now, the nice thing is, it only took 2 iron to actually craft it. Now we've just created a brand new, well, just about brand new pickaxe that only needs 1 iron. So now we went ahead and fixed it. But let's not stop there. I actually brought the book down here. One of the books that we got when I actually crafted one of these items here. Okay, and so this book here is the volume 2. And what I'm looking for, and it has all the information. If you're playing along, you have your own book. And later I do plan on making better tools. This was just kind of a starting tool. So what I'm looking at here is obviously it would be nicer if this went even faster. So we can add redstone to it to make it go a little bit faster. I was thinking about adding the ball of moss for auto repair. The downside there is we're probably not going to have this pickaxe forever. Or even for very long. Once we get into the nether, we should be able to get some really nice stuff quickly. So that's about it. I would like to put a little bit of fortune on it. Unfortunately, right now I don't think we have a lot of lapis. Let's go ahead and check here. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm going to go ahead and sleep through this. Hopefully the rain goes away. Okay. Yeah, see, we only have 19 lapis. However, redstone we can part with a little bit. So what it is 50 redstone for 1 upgrade. So there's 48, 50. And we can go ahead and go like this, and that'll get us all the blocks we need. So 5 blocks and 5 individuals. And put the rest away. Now I'm only going to upgrade this once. I mean, it is 50 redstone, so I don't want to go overkill with it. So we'll go ahead and do here, it applies 9 because 9's in a block. Right? It adds haste. So if you look at the mining speed here, every time I pull it out and put it back, it'll go up that much. Okay, so now what we have is 5 left, and that's why I measured it out that way, because that doesn't fit in the block. Okay, so now I have a mining speed of 10, which is a whole lot faster. That's probably about diamond, if not a little faster than diamond. On top of that, I still have 2 remaining modifiers. If I do end up using this pickaxe for a while, I can add more redstone, bumping this up to a 14. Now keep in mind this is only iron, so the durability is really low, and it's only going to mine up to a certain amount or certain hardness. And I could add some luck to it, which I might do if I do find a good lapis vein. But other than that, I probably will save the lapis for a better one. So I did go ahead and create a barrel here for the cobblestone and for the gravel because I'm getting quite a bit and it's just not fitting in the chest anymore. But the reason that I wanted to grab some gravel or some cobblestone is I wanted to show the pick here. Now that it has just 1 level worth 50 redstone, we can look at the speed now, and that should greatly help when I go mining. Now again, one thing that I do have to keep in mind is the fact that that it really doesn't have a lot of durability, being a iron pickaxe. So what I was thinking is we can actually let's start working on maybe a better power generating system. Let's see what we can actually do here. So let's see if we can, if it's even possible to make the redstone energy, the redstone energy cables. Let me go ahead and turn everything back on here. And that actually should be more in BuildCraft. So as long as I have BuildCraft turned on here. And forestry works well with it. Okay, and this is what I want here, the redstone energy conduit. So I'm going to need a liquid transposer right off the bat. Okay, just to get it in there. But I'm also going to need a magma crucible to melt down the redstone. And I'm going to need electrum and hardened glass, and those can only be created in the induction smelter. So let's go ahead and start on the induction smelter first. And so what we're going to need is Invar ingots, a redstone reception coil. We know we can make the basic machine frame. Okay. I did already have make a couple of Invar ingots. And we need, which Invar ingots you pulverize down some iron and some ferrous metal. And it's 2 iron and 1 ferrous metal. You combine those in your crafting grid and it creates the Invar dust blend, basically. Okay, so we're going to need some iron, a little bit of gold, and I don't have a lot of glass, which I will need. Oh, there's some more. Okay, let's go ahead and just throw some of this in here. Just a little bit of glass. And while I'm doing that, let's go ahead and try to make this here. And so now we have our machine frame. Okay, we do need some redstone. And we can make our redstone reception coil. And if we look back at the recipe, we need a bucket and 2 copper. Well, I happen to have a bucket right in here, so I can go ahead and use that. I can make another one later. And some copper. So I believe it was Invar ingots. This, and 2 copper. Induction smelter. So that'll help us to make our hardened glass. Now, the problem is and I'll go ahead and pick these up. I was using them to help me cook up some stuff earlier. Because while this is very power efficient, sometimes it is not very fast. And it's just because of the winding. If I didn't have to wind these, then it very well would probably go a lot faster. Or more of one of those put it down and forget it. So now we have an induction smelter. Okay, and so we're also going to want a liquid transposer. And that's this right here. Copper, another machine frame, redstone reception coil. That looks pretty easy. And then a magma crucible. Okay, that's going to be a problem. We haven't been to the Nether. And it does not look like there's any way to actually make it without going to the Nether. So let's go ahead and unfortunately that means we have to find diamonds. We can't get obsidian without them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some more mining. and see if I can find some diamonds. And then what we can do from there is gather up a little bit of obsidian and hit the nether just briefly. You know, I was thinking about it. There is one other way to get obsidian without diamonds, and that's an igneous extruder. Whoop. There we go. Igneous extruder. So let's go ahead and make one of those, at least for the meantime, so we can get moving along a little bit with our power. Okay, so we're going to need a machine frame. Let's go ahead and make that here. I believe that's right. Yes. Okay. So we have the machine frame. 2 glass, 2 tin, which we can grab, a piston, and then iron and... Okay. So now we have that. Go ahead and create the piston. And then we just need 2 tin, which should be over here. Okay, so piston, tin, and tin. Glass. Machine frame, and igneous extruder. Okay. Now the igneous extruder, most of the time is going to be used for making something like cobblestone. But we can use up a little bit of lava, I believe. Let's go ahead and just put it here and make obsidian. Cobblestone, you just put a little bit of water, a little bit of lava, and it'll make all day. It doesn't need anything else. It'll never run out. Smoothstone, I believe, uses a little bit of water, and then obsidian, I believe, uses quite a bit of lava. So what we're gonna need, and I think I already used the bucket that I had. So let's just go ahead and make, well, let's make 3. I don't think you can ever have too many buckets. And go ahead and fill up 2 with water so we can make an infinite water source. And unfortunately, we don't have an infinite source of lava yet. A magma crucible we can. Obviously, going into the nether, there's going to be quite a bit of lava there too. So let me figure out where I want to put an infinite lava source. Let's just go ahead and put it right here. Or water source. Not the best of locations, but it's not bad. Obviously, we're cleaning this up a little bit later. So let's go ahead and put a whole bunch of water in there. Okay, and what I want this to do is actually make obsidian. No, I want it to make obsidian. Okay, looks like it's going to use a whole bucket of lava. Now, while this may not be the fastest way to get obsidian, it is really efficient. I mean, you got to figure one obsidian only is created by 1 source block of lava anyway. So it's not using up any more lava than it generally would be. It probably is using up more water, but one thing with an infinite water source, that's kind of a moot point. So let's put some more lava and water. And let's see how we're doing here. We're gonna need more lava. I figure we're probably going to need about 10 buckets worth. So I'll go ahead and finish off that, and then we can find a place that we want to put our portal. I don't like it right next to the house because of the sound it makes, but then I don't want to travel too far to go to the nether. Although it really doesn't matter where we put it, because we can always dismantle it after we create a linking book anyway. So I'll go ahead and finish getting the obsidian that I need. Not a whole lot more, just a couple. And the igneous extruder, again, will come in handy in the future. And I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so I went ahead and collected up a little bit more lava, and now I have 10 obsidian. And I just went ahead and set this to cobblestone mode, so that way it'll go ahead and fill this up, and then that'll be it. And anytime I need some, I can use it. And it looks like it's getting dark. Let's go ahead and sleep through this night. And one last thing that we need. Obviously, we need some way to light the nether portal. So we'll go ahead and put that here. Let's go find a good spot for it. And I think right down here, not too far away. I mean, the house is right over this this hill right here, but it's not too close so that the sounds coming from it will be annoying. Okay. So we need the 2 down here. And this is the cheap version. Obviously, I could get 4 more and fill in the bottom sides under here, and then the tops. But that means I'd have to get more lava. And there we go. So now we have our nether portal. So let's see if we can get a little bit of nether brick. That's all we're here for. We might find a few more minerals or something like that. We could grab a little bit of quartz. I'm going to let this finish loading here. Looks like it's still loading around me. So if there's a little bit of lag, that's why. Let's see if this works on the nether quartz. It does. Oh, we can collect up a little bit. We're going to need quite a bit of this anyway later. And if I remember right, we can actually use netherrack to make the nether brick that we need. We can use netherrack and coal with a minium stone, or we can just smelt it. Okay, so that'll make nether brick. And then nether brick, I believe 4 of them makes one of these nether brick. Okay, we need 2 of those. So it's not like we're gonna have to go far, and I don't really plan on it. I just figured that the nether quartz was right here, so I'd finish gathering that up. So let's go ahead and get just a little bit of netherrack, and we will explore more of the nether in another episode. Right now, I'm just trying to get some of these machines finished up. So we can go ahead and go back. And the house should be right over this hill. Okay, So we made the induction smelter. We did not make the liquid transposer or the magma crucible, and that's mainly because we need them together. They're not really going to do anything by themselves. So let's go ahead and we need 8 of those cooked up. And I'm going to go ahead and wind this up here. And it should go through them pretty quickly. That's why I wind it up and leave it get a good power reserve, so it'll just go through. So there's one set. And looks like that's finished. Okay. Sweet. Okay. So now we just need the glass. We need a little bit of redstone. We're going to need iron and gold. So first we're going to want the magma crucible. So we need a redstone reception coil. Might as well make 2 of those. And the machine frame. I'll make 2 of those as well. Just because we're going to need them in both recipes. So 2 machine frames. And then 2 redstone reception coils. Okay. And now we need a bucket and some copper. Luckily we made some buckets. Machine frame, bucket, and redstone reception coil. So there's our magma crucible. And so now we need the liquid transposer. And copper, same thing, just without the netherrack. Or nether brick, sorry. Luckily we had just enough glass. And liquid transposer. Now these do require power. The ignious extruder doesn't. I will need to expand this room in the near future, probably between this episode and the next one. So what I'll do is I'll put these down here for right now. And the magma crucible, what we need is we're going to need some redstone, some liquid redstone. So I'm going to throw that in there, and I'm going to set the output to the right, and that should go right into here, or say the input is here and no other outputs. So what we need to do is pick up this here and make sure to get some power. Okay, and what that'll do is that'll go ahead and once it gets a little bit of power build up here, and I'll just wait, it should go ahead and start melting the redstone. It'll go into the tank here, which will output automatically the liquid transposer, which is where we need it to be to make the conduits. I'm not going to do more than a stack, and there it goes. So it's starting to liquefy now. I'm not going to use more than a stack, just because I don't have a lot of machines as it is, and the machines that I do have, they're not spread apart. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and get 2 running on here. We'll get some power build up quite quickly. And then I'll go ahead and expand the base, and I will see you guys next episode. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you later.